We're on the verge of going to 500 subs. So please, before we start this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and go ahead and just leave a comment in the comment section as well. I'm gonna keep this kind of short today because I literally just got off of work. I'm home, and I feel like we need to talk about what's going on today. It is the beginning of football. What do you mean by that, Herb? Well, I mean, training camp starts today. Vets report into training camp. We just signed our second round pick, Trey Amos. We just signed Von Miller as our edge specialist, the Hall of Famer who was a future Hall of Famer who is a Super Bowl winning, not only winning, but Super Bowl MVP, who's got over 129.5 sacks. He's 3 sacks away from breaking, taking the lead on Lawrence Taylor, and 8 sacks away from actually getting into 10th place all time with sacks. So we want to make sure that he helps us produce and get into that top 10. We have some position battles. I'm not going to really get into that real quick because, like I said, I'm just getting off of work. I got to do overtime today, but I did want to address what's going on with the Commanders because today is the first day of of training camp where players report. And with that being said, the Commanders still have not signed Terry McLaurin. I said, and I'm sticking to my words when I say this, you have until the 22nd. And today at 6:48 a.m., it is the 22nd. So they have until the end of business today before I start going into panic mode. I'm going to try to remain calm. I think that they need to go ahead and finish this deal also. This way we can just go ahead and just not have to worry about anything. I mean, for real, let's just get this thing done. I'm tired of talking about it, to be completely honest with you. Terry deserves it. We need him. Let's just get the work done. It's becoming a headache at this point. At this point in time, you don't want to prolong this. I mean, because then it's gonna start looking bad on both and on everybody's end. It's gonna look bad for us because I'm sorry about that. It's gonna look bad on our end because we're not taking it. It's gonna look like we're not taking it serious. We need him here to also solidify for the rest of the players that says, hey, if this is the guy who's supposed to be the face of your team, he's a commander, he's the role model, he's the captain, he's every single thing that you would want for in a player. Get it done. Stop playing around with it. Hopefully Adam Peters gets it done today. There have been reports coming out there saying that they're still not there yet. But we want to try to make sure that we nail this. Guys, this is just finish it. Get it done so we don't have to worry about this nonsense because tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it's today. I think it's today. Coach Quinn and Adam Peters is going to be answering questions. You do not want to be sitting there just talking about questions. Why haven't you guys signed Terry? Why haven't you guys signed Terry? What's the deal with the contract? You're going to be dealing with that all day. Then you also got to deal with this nut Trump, this talking about telling us that we can't, if we don't rename the team back to the Redskins, then he's not going to, he's going to try to block the stadium. You don't want that mess either, but you're going to have to talk about that at some point. Honestly, I feel like the owner, Josh Harris, should be the one to handle that. That's his room. We're talking about football right now. Like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. I just want to go ahead and say, as far as I'm a little anxious, good and bad. Good because we have football, It's been months without football, and it's in that little month in between of mini camp and training camp. It is the longest part of the year. It's a lot. It's so much that you should be talking about, but we never get a chance to really talk about it. Yeah, man, it's it's a situation that you just don't want to put yourself into. But I mean, unfortunately, this is what we're dealing with. So hopefully, we'll go ahead and get this thing done by the end of business today. Terry can he has three options. He has one, he can hold out, which means that he just says, "Fuck it, I'm not coming in." Two, he can hold in, which means he's not going to get fined or anything. He still will be in practice. He still will be there. He just not participating in any physical functions. Or three, he could actually get traded. The Commanders have already said we're not trading him, and they're right to not trade him because you need the pieces. Terry is an integral part to this team. You've seen what it's like. 13 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards, 80 catches. I mean, 80 plus catches. I mean, you know what he brings to the table, so stop playing around with it. Just get the job done. Now, if he's asking for something just like bonkers, then yeah, I understand it. I understand that this is a business. I'm not really tripping off of it. It's just the fact that, hey, I want my team to get this thing situated. It's about time that we just finish it. Hopefully today, when they're reporting in, we'll see Terry walk in, sign that new contract, and go on about our business. Until then, they really don't put on the pads until next week, so let's not really go all the way in tripping about it. I just want to say, as far as with our situation, we need to get this thing done. But enough of the Terry talk. I did want to move on to this because this is one of the big things, news that came out yesterday. Frankie Louvu, Screw Loose Oos, came in at number 70 on the NFL's top 100 voted by the players, and that is pretty damn dope. We got a guy who at linebacker, he's the second one because Bobby Wagner, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was 74 or 76, voted in by the players to get in, which is pretty damn good considering you had Jack Del Rio and Ron Rivera, who are actually linebackers in the league, and chose not to get any linebackers at all. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But I mean, hey, that's something that we ain't got to deal with no more because we got two quality linebackers, two second team All Pro linebackers, by the way. So, and I mean, and Frankie has a shot to go ahead and do it all over again because I mean he's going to be playing with McGee coming back in, actually playing this year. He'll be able to because Joe Witt Jr. actually said that he had a whole bunch of packages for him, so he can go ahead and actually play linebacker, play coverage, play the field, and this way we can have Louvu coming in coming off the edge. And then you got Von Miller on third down too. I mean, why not? Louisville had 8 sacks. Now, majority of those came right up the middle. But, hey, if you got him coming off an edge and you got Ryan Kerrigan, who's the all-time sack leader, helping you out, trying to figure that out, and you have you have a guaranteed Hall of Famer with Von Miller. So if you ever want to just talk about how to pass rush, you got another guy there. I mean, the help is there. That's the one thing that we need in order to become a champion. So with that, I thoroughly love the fact that majority of the people, because they do interview people who are not on your team majority of the time. They'll get like a 1 or 2 players that's on your team to go ahead and tell about it. But it's good to see that majority of the people that was on that footage talking about it was Eagles players. Lane Johnson was one of them, saying that how he knows, hey, I know you're not a dirty player, because the tale around the league was like, Lou's dirty. Nah, he's like, I know you ain't dirty. I love competing against you. Keep up the great work. And Lane Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, at some point in his career, he will be getting a gold jacket. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He's one of the premier linemen in the league. Yes, he's part of the Eagles. I don't fuck with the Eagles, but at the same time, hey, I call it how I see it. That dude is official. He's that guy. So we can't just sit here and just overlook somebody just because they're on another team to say that, hey, they need to go ahead and just shut up or whatever. No, I take what because he competes against him 3 times last year. I'm taking his word for it. If he says Screw Loose is good, I'm good. We got a dog back there. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen. If you haven't got the chance to look at it, it's up on my YouTube page. Yesterday, I was with the homie Tone from Protect Sports, and we simulcast the show yesterday that when I was on there. I was on there with him, John from Ballin' and Burgundy, Rico from Street Scores, Ed Oliver, also Louis T. And unfortunately, I had to bounce off because I had to go to work. I was on there for about an hour and a half, so you can see my mug on there talking with the guys. Unfortunately, I had to roll out, but eventually, Juan Gotti popped on there, so it was good to see him on the footage and everything. So if you get a chance today, go and check it out. It's about they was on there for a long time. They was on there, I want to say, about 3 hours. So yeah, just go give it a look. Check it out. And guys, like I said, I'm not gonna be on here that long because, like I said, I just got off of work. I'm ready to go to bed, and I got to work overtime today, tomorrow, and Thursday. So while I'm out here grinding, I will be coming back on here from time to time, talking about what's going on. As soon as we get news about what's the name, the deal, we'll get it done. I mean, I got friends of mine who's popping up to send me texts. They pissed off because Terry ain't signed yet. So the second that we find out that Terry signed, I will be coming back on here to talk about it. Whether I be on my break at work or I'm at home, I will be addressing it because this is some matters that we need to address. Got some people in the work that in the next couple episodes in a episode later on, so we can actually talk to some more people and everything. I'm really excited about this season. I genuinely am. But it's time to get excited about this. Yeah, Terry's not signed yet, but at the same time, we got football coming back. You gotta stay positive because we could be in a way bad situation. We could be like Cincy, where they have 2 defensive ends, one who led the league in sacks, who's still not signed. Their first round draft pick, still not signed. And they don't know how to manage their money. We could be in a worse situation like the Browns, because they're the Browns. No shade. It is what it is. There's so many things that we could be pissed off about. Let's not choose to be pissed off. It's football, guys. Oh, one more thing that before I go out here, I do want to bring up the fact that Jerry Jones is being Jerry Jones because Michael Parsons is in the midst of actually trying to go ahead and get a new contract. And with him being him, he's sitting there saying like, yeah, we could sign him and everything, but that don't mean he gonna play with us. I mean, he was out for 5 games. Dak signed the biggest contract in the history of the game. He was still out for a majority of the season. Like, dude, he's not Snyder, but I mean, dog. He just like he can't get. He feels like he's the main character, and he's not. Jerry, just keep that same energy, Jerry. Be the best you that you are. I hope you stay around because as long as he stays around, they're never going to win the Super Bowl. And that's not even me talking mess. That's just me just spitting facts because he always wants to get into it. He always wants to talk about himself. What's going on, Rhodes? Yeah, we back, man. We got to get this stuff done, man. We got to get this contract done, but at the same time, we're going to look at it like this. We got football coming back. Oh man, I'm giddy. I'm excited. If you we got Josh Harris just making sure the facilities are looking good and everything. We got team coming back together. JD5 is still looked at as top 25 top players under 25. He's the top quarterback under 25 team. I mean, we got three players so far in the top 100. I already know that Scary Terry is going to be in there, and of course, Jaden's going to be in there too. I mean, Jaden might be a top 10. He might be top 10. Realistically, he might be top 20. I know he's going to be top 20. My hot take is he's going to be top 10, probably number 10. Terry, I think he's going to be in the top 50 because you don't get second in the league behind Jamar Chase in touchdowns and not get top 50. Probably going to come in, I say in the 50s or, no, I'm sorry, probably in the 40s if he pushes it good. And if they gave it to him, gave him enough respect, maybe 30. Yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened. My iPad just went and started talking on his own. But yeah, yeah. I don't count Tunsil yet, but he hasn't played for us officially. Yeah, I mean Tunsil's gonna come in there. Tunsil, he's still regarded as one of the best tackles in the league. So you got to give him his props on there. He signed to us now, so he's part of us. He ain't part of Houston no more. That's not Houston's problem. Houston has a problem with their offensive line, and that's not our problem no more. But guys, yes, like I said 5 minutes ago, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So yeah. Hopefully we get some good news today, guys. So until then, like we always do, left hand up, will we? The Commanders. Peace.